Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to I don't know what day it is. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I'm losing track of time. I'm losing track of days. I'm losing track of life. I'm not losing track of these chickens though. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. If the light is shining outside, those chickens will call. Anyway, I want to talk about why do some vloggers, think that they are celebrities. And you see it. I've seen it watching some YouTubers. Now, Mr. Beast, yes, he is a celebrity. He gets, he's got 1 billion subscribers or something like that, whatever he's got. But I'm talking of vloggers here in the Philippines, right? And I think, because many vloggers get a lot of clicks, a lot of likes, a lot of comments, I think it makes them like delusional, or it gives them the illusion of importance. Honestly, I do. I really do. And I've been a few places, McDonald's being one. I've been into City Hardware, and someone's noticed me. Now, and they come up and say, "Oh, we watch your videos all the time." And all that. But I get embarrassed. My wife will tell you. I get embarrassed and I get shy. But some vloggers love it, and I think it goes to their heads, and I think that's why they think that they can do everything and anything here, or wherever they vlog in Southeast Asia mainly. But think about England, right? You walk down the street in England with a camera and you are vlogging, people look at you differently. People look at you as if to say, "Don't put me on there, why are you videoing this street? Why are you videoing this shop?" Even though it's a public place, and I think you are allowed in a public place. Don't quote me on this, folks, because I'm not a vlogging expert who knows the ins and outs and the laws and things like that. But, like I said, you go to a foreign country and you do vlogging in your own country, let's just say in your own country. People don't like you. People think, look at that twat. Look at that knob jockey. Look, vlogging and all that, But here, the Filipinos, they're like, "Way, hello, what is your, your YouTube name?" And I think because of that, it goes to the heads of some vloggers, and they think that they are untouchable. And I'm not talking about regular guy here, people. I'm not talking about that. Whatever he does, he does. And by the way, I will say this though. Today, he has been issued, is it issued? I don't know, is it issued or something like that, with a persona non grata in Cagayan de Oro. So what's going to happen about that, I don't know. Anyway, that's another story. I think there's a lot of, I've seen like a few videos of people doing that today, but we'll see what comes of it. We'll see what comes of it. But getting back to Philippine vloggers thinking that they are celebrities because they walk around with a camera, and because they are getting recognition from Filipinos, it gives them, they are delusional. Many people, many foreigners here who don't vlog, and I know this for a fact because I got a couple of friends who hate vloggers. They hate them and they avoid them like the plague. And many expats here, foreigners, someone said we are immigrants. Well, I think an immigrant is someone who goes to another country to get citizenship. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I haven't researched anything like that. It's just what someone said in one of my comments when I said about expats. But many expats, I'm going to call those expats, hate vloggers. They hate us. Now, when I go out vlogging, I'm very aware, of the surroundings where I'm vlogging. When I do go out and I vlog outside, which is not often, but I do it. I haven't done one for a while. And I'm aware, in fact, I feel embarrassed. And I've been asked by some vloggers, even regular guy. He asked me when he was in Dipolog, not this last time, but the time before that, he got in touch with me and he said, "Steve, do you want to do, do you want to hook up and we'll do a video together?" Well, I didn't. I wasn't here anyway. I think I was in Cagayan actually. I was in Cagayan when he was in Dipolog. But it's not for me to do that. I'm not that kind of a person where I do vlogs with with other people. I don't like to do it. I'm quite shy in that respect. You might not think I'm shy because I'm talking to the camera here, but I don't like interviewing people. It's not for me. I've never done it and I probably never will. I don't like hanging around with other vloggers. I've never done it, probably never will. And I'm not a celebrity and I never have that illusion of importance. Because all I am is a guy living in the Philippines, married, got this little place, and that's it. That's all I am. I'm not anything special. I'm no better than that Filipino there. My friend, Junjun, he's not better than me, and I'm not better than him. I'm not above him, and I'm not below him, and vice versa. We're all the same. But this is the problem, I think. Many vloggers, especially when they've got like lots of subscribers, and they get lots of comments, and they get lots of views, and this is where I think they might go wrong. Rather than thinking as they did when they first started vlogging, they were just like ordinary people vlogging, doing whether it be travel videos, whether it be videos about where you are, how it is to live in the Philippines, and all that kind of stuff. That's how they probably started. But then something takes over, and it is that stars in their eyes. I think it is. I think it's the stars in their eyes, and that's what makes people, these vloggers who think they are celebrities, it goes to the head, and that's how they think they can do anything and get away with it. Like I said, I'm not talking about a regular guy or anything like that, but I am talking about some vloggers. And you guys, who probably watch many other channels of the Philippines, you might have that same perception as I do. And we're just normal people, and it doesn't matter if you've got 100,000 subscribers or 10 subscribers. You're not a celebrity, and you never will be a celebrity. You might be. There's a difference between fans, having your fans, and all YouTubers have their fans. They're loyal fans. I've got a loyal fan base, and I really appreciate that. But that doesn't make me think that I'm special, because the same people are coming to watch my videos. I feel gratitude that they are. So I'm gratified that they are coming and continue and supporting my channel. And that's why I try and answer a lot of, I don't answer all, I admit that, because sometimes I do get like a lot of comments. I'm not being stars in their eyes when I'm saying that. I'm just saying sometimes I do get a lot of comments, and because I've got other things going on in the house, and I do work, sometimes I let things slip, but I try and catch up. It might be a month down the line, people, but I try and catch up. But I've noticed some vloggers don't even reply. They've got their loyal fan base, and if someone takes the time to make a comment, especially if it's a long comment, long and short, it doesn't matter, but a long comment, someone's put a lot of thought into it, whether it be good opinion or, you might not like it. At least they took the time to do that. So I think it's up to us, even if we don't comment, but at least if we recognise it, and just put like a tick or a heart or whatever you want to do, a thumbs up or something like that. Or if you don't like the thumbs down, I'd never give a thumbs down. But I've noticed some vloggers, some bigger vloggers in the Philippines, don't even reply. You go through the comments, and there's nothing from that, from that vlogger that has appreciated that fan or that follower leaving a comment. And I think that is quite bad. It's quite shitty, actually. I think if I left a comment on someone's channel and I put a lot of thought into it and I didn't get any recognition, I probably wouldn't do another comment again, to be honest with you. But comments and likes doesn't mean to say you're anything special. It just means to say that people like your content. And I think rather than think we're a celebrity, we should think of our followers and our fans and subscribers and maybe keep giving them the content that they want, and not thinking I can do whatever I want. I will go and do this bar or that bar or this girl or that girl. That's where they get into trouble. And don't forget, people, since Vitali and the other guy, there's been a few vloggers that have been high profile cases, pro-life traveller. We are being watched now, like it or not. We are being watched, so we have to be more vigilant of the content that we do make. Now, there is freedom of speech, there is, but as soon as you start to be, demoralising, let's just say, to a Filipino, and you start slagging them off, of course, someone's going to jump on your back sometime or later. You will get stung. So, you play with fire, you'll get burnt. Now, that's what happens, A lot of people do things for clicks, because clicks means money. Money means people can do more things with it. But at the end of the day, people, we have to be grounded. Grounded is the word. It is. And some comments praise the vlogger, and of course that might go to some people's heads. Oh, I'm getting praised, this, that, and so some fans praise some vloggers' every move. They can't do no wrong. Like I said, with some people, they've got a different mindset, and it kind of just goes to their head. And I think it's not good. It's not good. And like I said, you couldn't do what you could do here in your own country. And again, if you was to vlog in your own country, who would want to click on that? Who would want to click on, well, I'm walking down the street in England and this is a whole historic building. You probably get, maybe a handful of clicks. So this is just a word to vloggers, I think. Think what you've got. Keep it real. Mind what you do. Mind what you say. Keep out of seedy places. There is a forum of people who like videos of people going into seedy places and things like that. Is it worth the clicks to go into seedy places with girls that where perhaps maybe you shouldn't be, just for a few quid? It's not. It's really not. And I think that if you're thinking of doing vlogging in the Philippines and going down them lines, then you might be in for a nasty surprise by the authorities, because they are watching us, people. They are. And like I said, we have got freedom of speech, and as long as we keep it real, and as long as we don't do anything that is slanderous towards the government, towards Filipinos, towards the country, then I think we are okay. Thank heavens, the majority of Philippine vloggers, this is only my opinion, the majority of us, we do keep it real. But there is some that don't, and they don't keep it real because their celebrity status that they have. It's gone to their head, people. It's gone to their head. That's it. I'm going to go now, and like I said, I wish you all a happy. It is Wednesday. Yes, it's becoming evening time, raining. So if you can hear pitter patter on the roof, we've got a bit of rain, which I like because I haven't got to water my trees. And I planted some more trees today. I planted another 17. I was going to do some more. I was trying to get to 20, but the rain's come. And my wife, I don't mind working in the rain, but my wife thinks if I work in the rain, or she walks in the rain, or the kids walk in the rain, we all going to get pneumonia. I don't think. I lived in the UK most of my life, all of my life, except for being here, and I never got pneumonia, bronchitis, or anything like that through walking in the rain. But my wife thinks otherwise, so she's like that. You're like this, like that. It's raining. So yeah, I've got change. She's got change of clothes and everything ready for me. But yeah. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to go. Over and out, people. Listen, whatever you're doing, try and do it well, and God bless you all, and stay healthy. Very important. Stay healthy. Bye, folks.